Hey everybody, this is Francisco FGOGR, one of the Sports Goofs, but this isn't a Sports Goofs episode. This is a click venture that we're going to do today, and we are Shigeru Miyamoto. Can we promote, well, let's say it's an adventure we're all taking together. Can we promote Super Mario at the PAX Game Convention? Let's see. There's our good buddy, or us, Shigeru Miyamoto. You are Shigeru Miyamoto, the creator of Super Mario. Oh, yes, that is me. No, I'm someone else. Actually, I truly am someone else. So let's see what happens when we click that. Okay, game over. Okay, you are Bernie Madoff. You had nothing to do with creating Mario, and you can't go to PAX because you are in prison. All right, folks, that's no, that's not it. Let's start over. Okay, yeah, that is me. We are Shigeru Miyamoto, and there's the box art for Super Mario Brothers. Yes, you are Shigeru. Long ago, you had a dream about a plumber who murders turtles. After years of hard work and dedication, you have finally turned that dream into a video game called Super Mario. However, nobody will play your turtle murder game if they don't know it exists. The only way to make Super Mario a success is to promote it at the PAX Game Convention. I don't know if the PAX Game Convention existed in the 80s. I'm not even sure, but what is PAX, or shall we go to PAX? Let's find out what PAX is. PAX is a big room full of video games. Gamers try the video games, and if they like a video game, then they buy the video game. Making Super Mario stand out at PAX is absolutely necessary if you want it to be a financial success. What? So I've created a video game, and I'm asking what is a video game, or shall I go to PAX? Let's find out what video games are. A video game is like a book, but better because it has moving images and sound. A video game is also like a movie, but worse because while they both have moving images and sound, the video game forces you to work non-stop instead of being able to sit back and relax like you can during a movie. A video game can be viewed as either a really good book or a really bad movie. Okay. And every single video game movie has been a really bad movie, so maybe there is some sort of credence to that statement. Go to PAX to promote your video game, Super Mario. And there we are. There we go. There's the floor. PAX is bustling with thousands of gamers that don't know about Super Mario. They're probably hardcore gamers. Okay. If you explore the convention, maybe you'll find a way to get the word out. Visit the Super Mario booth you reserved to promote your game. Try out a virtual reality headset. Enter a tournament for this year's breakout video game, Lords of Clash. Attend a PAX keynote speech by legendary video game lunatic Dr. Robotnik. Stop by the Click Venture booth. Look at an ice sculpture of Master Chief. Let's look at Master Chief first. I seem to always pick the last option. Okay, there's an ice sculpture of Master Chief. The main soldier from the Halo game series is set up in one of the aisles at PAX. This does not look like Master Chief. It truly does not. We shall select that. And there's a very muscular dude with a chainsaw, ready to I guess help us out with this. Okay, let's keep going. An ice carver overhears you. Excuse me, did you say that my ice sculpture of Master Chief does not look like Master Chief? What's wrong with it? Master Chief is much taller than this. Master Chief is tall enough to play in the NBA, except unfortunately basketball doesn't exist in the future. Master Chief is tall enough to dethrone Michael Jordan as the greatest basketball player of all time. Master Chief stands at a commanding 6 feet 10 inches, 4 whole inches taller than Michael Jordan's paltry 6 feet 6 inches. Hmm. Hmm. Let's pick the middle one. See what happens. The ice carver curses. Damn it! I have to start all over. Can you do me a favor and throw out this sculpture of Short, Master Chief? It's worthless garbage. You pick up the ice sculpture of Short, Master Chief. As you walk away with it, the ice carver calls out a warning to you. And make sure you throw it in a garbage can. Don't try to flush an ice sculpture down the toilet, or it'll clog it and make a huge flood. I learned that the hard way. Carry the ice sculpture with you around PAX. Okay? Alright, so you are lugging an ice sculpture of Short Master Chief with you around PAX. Perhaps it can help you promote Super Mario somehow, if you can figure out a way to use it. Okay, so now we have Short Master Chief. Let's stop by the Click Venture booth, because for some reason they have a booth at PAX. Short Master Chief is quickly turning into a puddle. You should probably take it to your booth before it melts. If it does melt, you'll have to get another one. I guess this is kind of like a video game where you have an item and you have to use it somehow, like an RPG. Okay, so ditch the ice sculpture and wander around PAX some more, or you know what? Let's try and save Short Master Chief. We'll go to the Super Mario booth with it. You drag a rapidly melting ice sculpture of Short Master Chief into the toilets. Into this toilet stall that is the Super Mario booth. Flush Short Master Chief. Flush Short Master Chief after kissing both of its eyelids and whispering, adios, compadre. Safe travels. Don't flush Short Master Chief. Well, we were specifically told not to flush him, and we're trying to promote the game. So I don't believe the PAX attendees would like it if everything was flooded. You admire Short Master Chief in the bathroom for several minutes until it melts away into a puddle of water. It's probably a good thing you didn't flush the ice sculpture down the toilet. That would have clogged it and caused a massive flood, and nobody at PAX would have been happy about that. So we shall return to the PAX main hall. Okay, so we've lost Short Master Chief. We could go out and get a new one, but actually, let's see what happens if we do. So, doesn't look like Master Chief. Let's pick another option here. Let's pick that he's much taller than Michael Jordan. Okay, and it's still the same thing, so let's carry him around. So we're going to have to go to the Super Mario booth somehow. So let's flush him down the toilet, but let's give him a nice send-off and say, adios, compadre, safe travels. Alrighty. Short Master Chief clogs the toilet. Water rapidly fills the bowl, floods the bathroom, then surges across PAX in a huge wave of wet, technically clean, but still gross, toilet water. You hear unhappy screams from thousands of wet PAX attendees. You hear people yelling things like, PAX is ruined! I am too wet to play games, and send the plumbers! Good thing Mario is a plumber. Quickly brush your toilet-drenched hair back into place with one hand so you look presentable for the plumbers. Okay, and here we go. We've got a large group of plumbers here. Hello! We are plumbers, says a large crowd of plumbers, speaking in unison. We are here to fix the toilet and save PAX from flooding. Okay, instead of fixing the toilet and saving PAX, allow me to tell you about my game, Super Mario. If you are a plumber, you will love my game, Super Mario. In my game, Super Mario, you play as a plumber who gets to murder several turtles. Would you like to play a demo of Super Mario? Oh no, I didn't mean to ruin PAX. I just wanted to promote Super Mario. I suppose the right thing to do is to let you fix the toilet, even though it means I will have failed at promoting Super Mario. Alright, so This is our core demographic, right? For Super Mario, it's all about plumbers. So let's promote it to them. Huzzah! The plumbers eagerly line up to play your demo of Super Mario. We are thrilled as a plumber who murders turtles. In real life, people complain when plumbers murder turtles. A turtle. Super Mario is a dream come true. We will tell every plumber we know about Super Mario. Congratulations, you have promoted Super Mario at PAX and made it a breakout hit amongst plumbers. The game convention remains flooded and ruined. You win! Yay! Okay. Okay, so guys, let's see what we've got here. Start over. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I am Shigeru Miyamoto. Let's just go to PAX. We know what it is already. Alrighty. Okay. So I want to know what happens if I get the sculpture. Let's pick the first option, see if anything's. It's the same thing. And we'll visit our booth to save them. We'll just flush them down the toilet. Massive thing. Plumbers have come over, and we'll pick the second option this time. Alrighty. We'll get this toilet fixed in a jiffy, says the plumbers. Too bad we don't have free time to try out games at PAX because we're so busy plumbing. The plumbers unclog the toilet, and it stops pouring out water. The flooding gradually recedes, and you hear celebratory cheers from happy gamers outside the bathroom shouting things like, "I am dry now!" "PAX is saved!" and "Hooray for plumbers!" Their job complete, the plumbers immediately leave PAX in search of more toilets to fix. You missed your chance to promote Super Mario to them. Leave PAX as an abject failure and return to Japan. You hop on a plane home to Japan where you shut down your company, Nintendo. Wow. At this point, Nintendo's still like 80 years old of a company, but still. You hop, or maybe yeah, exactly. You hop on a plane back home to Japan. Okay, everything was riding on the success of Super Mario, and without marketing at PAX, the game sells 0 copies, and you go bankrupt. Your creditors seize every last copy of Super Mario and shred them up into paste to feed to hogs. However, you don't regret losing your career or having your beloved game destroyed. When you face the ethical choice of whether to save Super Mario or PAX, you did the right thing and put innocent game convention attendees first. Although you failed to promote Super Mario at PAX, you can sleep easy at night with an unburdened conscience. That is a far greater prize than the fleeting success of any video game. Yeah, except that was the best-selling game franchise of all time that you just missed out on. We shall start over. Okay, we are Shigeru. We shall go to PAX. Okay, so we've gone through the Master Chief Ice Sculpture world. Let's stop by the Click Venture booth, and there we go. One booth at PAX is promoting a game series called Click Ventures, whatever the hell that is. You decide to stop by and scope out your competition. Enter the booth. Okay, Steve Wozniak greets you as you enter the booth. Hello, welcome to the Click Venture experience at PAX, says the co-founder of Apple Computers. I didn't know Apple made Click Ventures. Can I play a Click Venture? Leave the Click Venture booth. Okay. Obviously, I didn't know Apple did that, so we're going to click that. Apple doesn't make games not anymore, says Wozniak. Steve Jobs and I parted ways, and we divided the company's businesses between us. He got the computers, iPhones, and iPads, and I got the Click Ventures. Wozniak leans in conspiratorially. What a sucker. I got 100% of ClickVentures just for trading away 50% of Apple. Now Steve Jobs is stuck selling telephones in a store, while I got the lucrative part of the company. Slide-based interactive fiction you can play for free on the internet. Can I play a ClickVenture? I'm afraid not, Wozniak says apologetically. I was hoping to get my latest ClickVenture done in time for PAX. Wow, is that really how they actually make it? That's pretty cool. But it's still incomplete and unplayable. You can look at what I have so far if you want, but it's just a peek of the software I used to make these incredible games. Can you jump? In my game, Super Mario, you can jump, and in fact are often required to jump. No, but you could press buttons to look at photographs, boasts Wozniak. Depending on which buttons you press, you can look at different photographs. I didn't even mention the best part. There's text you can read beneath the photos. If you love games where you can press buttons in order to look at pictures and read, you're going to love ClickVentures. You're starting to feel pretty bad for Steve Wozniak. You thought Super Mario faced some challenges at becoming successful, but this ClickVenture thing doesn't even have animation or sound effects. Wow, that's really super. Thanks, says Wozniak as he grins with dumb pride. Ad-supported browser games where you read text beneath a static photo are the future, and I'm certain my ClickVentures will take off at PAX. Okay, so I already said I didn't know Apple made games, so leave the ClickVenture booth. So that was quite sad. So let's talk to Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman. And there he is! There's the Eggman himself. Okay, good choice. PAX is famous for bringing beautiful video game legends from all over the world to complain about things on a big stage. This year's keynote speaker is the evil scientist Dr. Robotnik from classic games like Sonic the Hedgehog and Dr. Robotnik's virtual swimming lessons for Windows 95. Alright, find out more about Dr. Robotnik's virtual swimming lessons for Windows 95 or mumble, I already know all about Dr. Robotnik's virtual swimming lessons for Windows 95 to yourself and go walk straight to the keynote address. Actually, I don't know anything about this game. Let's find out. Wow. Okay, Dr. Eggman is ripped underneath that suit, and I guess he's sponsored by Major League Baseball? Dr. Robotnik's virtual swimming lessons for Windows 95 was Sega's attempt to make interactive software that taught customers how to swim using the computer. Why? Customers would place their Windows 95 desktop computer at the side of a swimming pool, that's completely safe, and plug it into an outlet using a long extension cord. When players turned on the game, Dr. Robotnik would emerge shirtless from the ocean and start shouting swimming instructions from the screen while players struggled to stay afloat in the pool. Unfortunately, due to limited technology at the time, Dr. Robotnik's voice was very hard to understand, and it sounded like the only piece of swimming advice he was shouting was, "Lick your fins!" This is terrible swimming advice, bordering on nonsense, and as a result, thousands of people drowned in the pool while trying to learn to swim, while Dr. Robotnik shouted, "Lick your fins!" at them from their computer screens. The game was discontinued. For some reason, the game was published by Major League Baseball, whose only response to the controversy was, "Listen, everybody drowns, and sometimes it's sometimes it's Dr. Robotnik's fault. Thank you for watching baseball." So this does have something to do with Sports Goofs. Okay. Okay. I understand. I'm ready to go to the keynote address now. And there we are. You walk into the lecture hall where Dr. Robotnik is going to be giving his keynote address. A voice comes over the loudspeakers and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the founder of PAX, Steve Jobs." Everyone in the audience rises to their feet and starts applauding Steve Jobs, the beloved creator of PAX. Applaud Steve Jobs and continue watching the keynote address. Leave the keynote address and return to the PAX lobby. Okay, so for some reason it's Steve Jobs, not Dr. Eggman. The audience continues to applaud as Steve Jobs walks... okay, this is 2018. Okay, he's still alive. On stage, carrying a brand new Macintosh computer. Steve Jobs. "Hello, I am Jobs. You know, it's incredible to see such an amazing turnout at this year's PAX. When I first created PAX 2 years ago, I had one simple goal: create the ultimate gaming convention where people can come together to get yelled at by their favorite video game characters. This year, the man we've chosen to yell at all of you is truly incredible. His speech is called Take My Address Off of Take My Address off of Google Maps. Please welcome to the stage, Dr. Robotnik." Applaud Dr. Robotnik and keep watching the keynote address. I'm gonna keep watching. I'm not going back to the lobby. Dr. Robotnik walks onto the stage. He and Steve Jobs share a passionate kiss on the mouth. Steve Jobs whispers the words, "iPod 3." into Dr. Robotnik's ear as he leaves the stage. Dr. Robotnik steps up to the microphone. Dr. Robotnik: "Hello, PAX! Listen! Take my home address off of Google Maps. People keep typing Dr. Robotnik's apartment into Google Maps, and it tells them where I live, and they find me, and they make my life miserable. I don't have time to deal with these people." I'm just gonna keep listening at this point. "Here is my problem. As you know, in the Sonic the Hedgehog games, my evil plot often involved taking animals and turning them into robots. Now people Google where I live, and they bring their animals to me and ask me to turn them into various appliances. They say, 'I need you to turn this hyena into a vacuum cleaner because my son burned down and I need to vacuum his ashes off of the floor.' Or they'll say, 'I need you to turn this camel into a gun so that I can shoot a different camel.' Or they'll say, 'I need you to turn this fox into a VCR so I can watch a VHS compilation of famous shipwrecks.' This happens to me every day. I simply cannot stand it." I'm just gonna keep watching. "One day I heard a knock on my door, and there was a lady standing there with a gorilla in handcuffs, and she said, 'Listen to me. You round lunatic. I find your apartment on Google Maps. I need you to turn the gorilla into a toaster. My husband recently died, and he left me his big duffel bag full of bread, and I do not have any way to make it into toast. And so I take the gorilla into my garage, and I did my science to turn him into a toaster. And it took me all day, and the gorilla called me names in a sign language like Big Mr. Hell and Fat Mr. Huge Problem, while I replaced his organs with machinery. It was awful. So please, change Google Maps so that when you search for Dr. Robotnik's apartment, it directs you to the nearest cemetery so that everyone thinks I am dead. Thank you for listening to my PAX speech about video games. Goodbye." Dr. Robotnik leaves the stage to a standing ovation. The keynote address has come to an end. Give Dr. Robotnik a standing ovation and then return to the lobby. Yeah, I'm gonna. That was a great speech, Eggman. Okay, so we've got we've already done the keynote address. We've got 3 more choices here. Let's enter a tournament for this year's breakout video game, Lords of Clash. Okay, there's I guess a semi-attractive woman at an ATM for some reason. You make your way to a massive hall where thousands are competing for supremacy in the breakout game of the year, Blizzard Entertainment's Lord of Cash. Oh, okay. You are Shigeru, says the tournament administrator. Do you remember the rules of Lord of Cash? Okay. Of course I remember. Let's play Lords of Cash. No, I don't remember how to play Lords of Cash. I don't. Lord of Cash is an action puzzle cash acquisition game designed to test the limits of your reflexes and memory. In Lords of Clash, there are 3 worlds. The object is to advance through the 3 worlds, collecting as much cash as possible. Okay, now I will play Lords of Cash. I'm Shigeru. I also designed a game where the object is to advance through several worlds, collecting cash. I'm actually going to make that statement at the end. Nice. Lords of Cash is kind of like that, but better. At the end of the game, Bowser is there. That's great. Do you want to play Lords of Cash now? I want to play Lords of Cash. You boot up the system and begin playing Lords of Cash. You are in World 1. Okay. Swipe your credit card. Jump. I'm gonna jump. See what happens. You jump. You are in World 1. I'm gonna jump again. Oops. There we go. I'm gonna keep jumping. Can I keep jumping? Okay, I'm just gonna have to swipe my card. You are in World 2 of Lords of Cash. Let me jump again. Nothing happens. Enter your PIN. You are now in World 3 of Lords of Cash. Bowser has appeared. Jump. You jump. Bowser gets closer and closer until his mouth takes up the entire screen. The screen flashes game over. You have died in Lords of Cash. Exit the game or deposit cash to continue. Let's keep going. You deposit a bunch of cash in the machine. You are now in World 3 again. Okay, so let's jump again against Bowser. Okay. We're going to do this one more time to see if anything changes. But it looks like Bowser's just going to keep beating me. So let's exit the game. Impressive game, says the tournament administrator. I don't know. I have this woman with a man's voice. You are truly Lord of Cash. Did you like the game? Yes, but Bowser killed me at the end. Okay, yeah, and that is true. Bowser did kill me. Yes, that's supposed to happen. It's impossible to get any other result. I think that's bad. I have an idea of a game where it's possible to defeat Bowser. Bowser shouldn't kill you at the end of the game. What if I told you there was a game where the point was to defeat Bowser? Okay, either way, I'm promoting my game. So, let's pick the first one. That sounds bad. Go away from me. Return to the main hall. All right, so we've entered the Lords of Cash. I read that wrong. Wow, it does say Lords of Cash. Wow. Try out a virtual reality headset. Let's try out some VR. Okay, and there we are looking like an idiot, but that's what VR is. Hello. I'm at PAX trying to promote I'm at PAX to promote my virtual reality game, says a game developer. VR is a great new way of staring at things. Would you like to stare at things? Sure, sounds fun. I'd be happy to stare at things. Yes, staring is one of my favorite things to do. Please let me stare. Please, I want to stare. Please let me stare. Please, 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 please let me stare. Please let me stare. Please, I want to stare. I must stare. Please let me stare. Please. You know what? I am very enthusiastic about this. The simulation can create any object you ask for, says the game dev as he hands you a pair of VR goggles. Just say something, and it'll appear before you in virtual reality, so you can stare at it. Put on the VR goggles. What do you want to stare at? Man eating apple. Business triumph. You know what? Let's look at the guy who's eating an apple. And there he is. Wow. Stare at another man eating apple and simulation. And there's another guy eating an apple. Stare at another man eating apple. And there's another one. Stare at another man eating apple. There's another one. Keep going. Okay. There's a muscular guy, I guess, tossing an apple, not really eating it, but let's end the simulation. Thanks for trying out my VR game. I've been watching pornography this whole time. Want to stare at something else? Stare at more VR. Let's take a look at the business triumph. Stare at another business triumph. Okay. Business triumph. Okay, there's some more business there. Business triumph. Okay. Okay, this is all just like these motivational images here. And I guess that's it. And there's a guy standing on an elephant. And simulation. And the guy's still watching porn. Let's go elsewhere in PAX. So we've seen VR. Let's go to our booth to actually do what we wanted to do and promote our game. Since you reserved your booth at the last minute, the only space they had left for you was in the bathroom. Unfortunately, the bathroom is completely empty, and there is nobody here to tell about Super Mario. Nobody at PAX ever uses the toilet, because that would mean less time to look at video games. Unless you can lure people into the bathroom, you won't be able to promote Mario here. Clog the toilet to flood PAX so people come to the bathroom to stop the flooding and you can tell them about Mario? It looks like that's our only option. Good idea. If the toilet starts spewing water and ruining PAX, people will come to fix it. How do you want to clog the toilet? Flush down toilet paper or our own head? I think let's see what happens with our head. You stick your head into the toilet and flush, successfully clogging it and also successfully drowning yourself. When people come to fix the toilet, they find your corpse jammed in the bowl, which makes them really wish there was a game where you can get sucked down sewer pipes. That game is Super Mario, but unfortunately you're dead, so you can't tell them about it. Let's actually just try again. We'll flush down toilet paper this time. The toilet is designed to flush toilet paper. It slurps down all the paper without a problem. You'll have to try something else. Explore elsewhere in PAX for something. So now let's return to this. Let's look at an ice sculpture of Master Chief. Let's do that. Let's do that about the NBA. Let's carry the ice sculpture with us. Let's go to the visitors booth. Let's just flush him down the toilet, and we'll get drenched. We're gonna win the game. We're actually gonna win. We won last time earlier, but we're actually gonna win this one. Okay. So let's talk to the plumbers, and that's it. We won the game. We won PAX Game Convention promoting Super Mario. So I guess that's it. We actually did win. So there's not much else we can do. We've made Super Mario a hit game. That's it, everyone. Thank you for joining me. This is FGOGR, the OG. Oh no, I'm not even gonna say that anymore. This is FGOGR. If you want, you can look at more text adventures on the left-hand side of the screen. On the right, you'll see a completely unrelated video. On the bottom left, you can donate to our Patreon, the Sports Goofs Patreon. And on the bottom right, I'll probably have something else. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.